met a doctor from Nigeria, and he came and viewed and came back and signed up straight away for an apartment. And he's very happy, so I think, yeah, that's a good advertisement.
Very, very friendly. People that would go backwards to please you, they would bend backwards to please you. And I see the Gambia as a very, very safe place. You got no problem walking the streets at night, any hour of the night, and there are people who, they see you and you're a stranger and they'll run to greet you. I've never been treated so well in all my life, regardless of whatever I've done, wherever I've been. I find them a very happy and proud people who would share their last penny, even though it's not much, they would share it with you, And that's honest truth about Gambia.
But on getting here is a different thing entirely. I'm quite pleased, I'm amazed.
Construction-wise, it's very superb architectural design and well apportioned, well placed. And I'm quite impressed with what I've seen. So you never know the integrity of the fabrics of building until after a number of years. But knowing the man Taff now, as I have done, I think he's a man who does not compromise on quality. And I've seen that in every department of his life because we've had a lot of interaction since we've been here.
Chief, the properties that he has put up are just fantastic, just excellent. Gambia is a wonderful place to be. Quiet, very calm, no violence. That's just the place you want to be. If you want to buy a property, I would recommend people to look into that.
Very, very soon, inshallah, by the grace of God, I would love to migrate to Gambia from UK. Is that not wonderful? Coming from London to come and live in Gambia, that tells you a lot.
And just thought, wow, this is a magnificent development, and I'd love to see it in reality. Oh, it is a wonderful place. It's not my first visit, and I'm attracted here all the time, all around sunshine, the people, lots of places to see, to do, 24/7 basically. It is like a tropical paradise and very well developed for tourists.
The way he runs his life, he's a man who has a hands-on approach on everything. And I could see that on all the apartments that we built. And in fact, like we're in one of the apartments now. This was not built yesterday. And the way it's been kept, that is something we don't have in Africa, maintenance culture. That's something he has designed into his own system, where he's taking ownership of maintaining the properties as well.
I think the two things that totally persuade me is, number one, that Taff is a people person. We have actually met him since we've been out here. And he also lives, he has a property on the ground, so he's very hands-on. So that's very good. Any problems or whatever, he's there. And the other thing is the shopping mall. There's going to be a shopping mall by January next year. And that looks absolutely amazing. So to live on a complex and have all your amenities on hand is going to be good. So definitely, I'm interested.
The quality of the buildings that he creates, far surpasses many that I have seen, because as I said, it's not my first trip. Even looking at the website, if they cannot, afford the opportunity or the time to visit, they can trust what they see on the website as being the genuine article.
In the Caribbean, I want to buy a property. But I don't want to buy a house that's already built. I've already got my plans drawn up to build my houses. And no one would sell me a house built. Nobody. Before I came here, I would never buy a house that is already built. I would always buy it and build myself. But these houses, they're beautiful. They are wonderful. They got ensuite bathroom.
Yes, from Africa.
You got your gates around you. You got a big backyard, and you can relax inside the house without any problem. And the other thing is extremely quiet. It's almost a tranquil quietness that you only feel when you're way away from civilization, but yet it's all around you, It's very, very, very good.
This is my first time coming to Gambia. I've been in a lot of places, And when people say, hey, I'm going to Gambia, it was like, Gambia, where are you going? But obviously I already have some friends that have been here. But they say seeing is believing. And now that I've seen it, I would say to everyone who wants to make a move to come to Gambia, don't hesitate, just come over.
Seeing is believing. And I would live in Gambia, I would live in the Gambia any day. I would live in the Gambia. You got potentials here for work, if you start your own business, you know. It is absolutely divine out here, as I can say. No trouble. Yeah. And it's becoming the kids for kids. It's a bus place for your kids if you're them kids in London, you know. For parents who want to get away from that hustle and bustle and daily stabbing and shooting in London, you want to take your kids to a nice, quiet place, you bring them here. This place is absolutely peaceful.
The buildings are fantastic. Coming from London, I wish I can take one of Taft property, the old property, to England and live in one of them. It's superb, it's beautiful, it's excellent.
I came here, what was it, 4 days, and I've been convinced that I want to live here. What tells people? It tells people that the place is wonderful.
Those are the facts. And when I go out there, I'm going to tell my friends, anybody I met, not just see on Ben TV, it's something. I've been to Gambia, I've been there, I saw the development, I saw what's happening, I saw the environment. I can spread this news all the way to the sky.
I'll have more of an idea myself of what the properties are like, and also when I go back home to London, I'll be able to tell people I've viewed the properties and what they look like. And it is, everything I've seen on the internet, on the virtual tour, it actually looks more beautiful.
I've never been anywhere else. I've always go to the Caribbean, Dominica in particular, where I'm from. I never go anywhere else. And my friends always say, oh, you want to go and see the other part of the world? I said, there's nowhere in the world comparing to my own country. But when I come to Gambia, Gambia is Dominica.
Absolutely loved it. Loved the grounds, loved the setting, well maintained, lovely community. And I think by the end of the development, you know, it would be very self-sufficient and self-contained, and that's the aspect of it I really like. I am deliberating buying too.
The first place that I came to and literally see houses that are already built, which I just fall in love with straight away. You know? I can't remember the names of them, but they got some beautiful 2-bedrooms, some lovely 3-bedrooms. They got the apartment, what we call flats in London, overlooking the sea with one of the most wicked view. Remind me of my home. It's only missing the trees though, and the mountains.
And we will be buying. And not just us buying, other people will be buying too.